Can you believe that this tiny end button is changing the sound of the violin? Let's check it out. Hello, back again. This is Edgar, and today we go into details of the end button. Everything makes a difference, and today we check out how this works here. The end button is this tiny piece here. You only see like the head of a screw. It's similar like this, and you drill a hole in a specific position in the end block of the ribs. You put it in, it has to fit properly, and that's the main reason that you at home have more difficulties to just buy it for $15 on Amazon. You get it home and then you have to install it, and then when you take off the one out of wood of your violin, you won't be sure if it fits or not. As far as I could see, they only have two measurements, small and medium. Small is 7.8 millimeters at the widest part, and the medium one is 8.3 millimeters. And you have to have like a peg reamer to drill the hole properly in the right position, straight inside. So I would not now suggest you to do that by yourself. All the vibrations are going over this end button. So if you look at home and you see that your end button isn't well positioned, isn't well fitting inside, and doesn't really convince you, it's definitely worth to go a little bit more into details on the end button, because everything you play, every vibration, everything goes into the end button. So don't undervalue your end button. It's a little bit like the end pin of a cello. Cellists know already that the end button has a certain influence. If you have the bender end pin, you even know that the screw, only the screw, the material of the screw has a big impact on the sound already. And now imagine here on the violin, well, it's tiny, but certainly that could be a surprising detail, I think. Now, I took here the hollow one, and somehow I've chosen this violin of mine, which I made in 2002. This is how it looks like in wood. I just had the impression this violin could be increased a little bit. So we took this one and we installed it. This one, by chance, fitted perfectly inside. And so now first Lena plays it with the wooden end pin, and then we get her played the violin with the titanium hollow end button. Now, it's always interesting to put something like this, and we're all looking forward how this will sound. But believe me, a good sounding instrument is achieved and is the result of many small tiny details when you set up the instrument. That's why I tell you, sign up for the setup and sound adjustment workshop on Edgar's Violinmaking Academy. There you learn exactly how everything has to be and should be. I think it's worth signing up to know more about it. The more you know, the better you will play, and the better you will choose your next instrument. Being informed is the secret to everything. Sign up to Edgar's Violinmaking Academy. What this tiny end button here The difference that causes something like this, I'm impressed. This is probably the $15 best invested in my life at least. And this is how it looks like once the end pin is installed. Now you can see in the middle this transparent plastic screw inside. You can also twist it out and then you can look into the violin to double check the sound post. I'm really impressed. This is really exciting what turned out. Do you like it as much as me? Leave your comment below. They should make more size. Then you can take off your end button, measure it, and then you can choose. 2 size I think is a little bit of pity, but it's really working very well. And I love the difference. How do you like it? Leave me your comment below. Thanks for watching, telling your friends, subscribing, and all the rest, comments, and. Thanks very much. And if you didn't, push now the button. Thank you. Ciao, ciao. See you next time. Ciao, baci.